Wesley says, I find that dangerous, yes. But more than that, the reality is that I just find it stupid. Because I've never had ads actually give me stuff that I want. Wesley says because there's a lot of people that would just end up spending all their money. Well, I think people do that anyway, Wesley. I think people who want to spend money just go shopping and just buy stuff anyway. But it is so rare that I see an ad from Google and I think, oh, I want to buy that. It almost never happens. I don't know if it's just me or if it's like the algorithm just don't know me very well. I guess so, Wesley. I guess some people maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm different from some other people. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Wesley. It's like the algorithms only tell you what they know about you, and all they know about you is what you search for. Like you search for something on Google, and they know that about you, and so they really only know what you tell them. Yeah, often like I'll look up a video game. I'll be like, oh, do I want to buy this video game? I'll go, oh, No Man's Sky. Let's look up No Man's Sky, and then I see bad reviews for it, and alright, I guess I'm not buying No Man's Sky. And then the ads are like, oh, buy No Man's Sky. It's like, no, dude, I looked it up, and the reviews are bad. It's like the algorithms are actually kind of dumb, right? They don't actually know what you're thinking. Wesley says, like in early December, I built a new PC. Now I constantly get ads for PC parts. Yes. Right, so yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if the AI is dangerous or just kind of stupid, Wesley, right? Because, like you say, you built a PC last month, and now all the computer knows is that, oh, he was looking for PC parts. Let's show him ads for PC parts. And in your mind, you're like, no, I finished that. I finished that like last month. So yeah, I don't even know if the ads are really a big deal. I guess we should step up here, but it's kind of half and half, right? Alright, let's just step up maybe halfway through, maybe like there we start stepping up. Two, three. I mean, Steam recommendations are similar to that. Like, I mean, when you go to Steam, they try to show you stuff that is similar to stuff that you already played. Which is still better than the Wish ad saying you can buy a microwave and only pay shipping or something. Well, yeah. All these algorithms telling you stuff that you already know is... I really think it's a failure of AI. Okay, how high does this go up? And for how long? I guess we just stick to... well, it goes up again there. Let's stick to this level. This level here. Like that. Let me go get the other side of this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I feel like targeted ads are are a mistake. I mean, I'm not a marketing guy, so maybe I don't know. But I mean, this I feel like people, or I feel like marketing people have a higher opinion of targeted ads than they deserve. Well, Wesley says it must work, otherwise it should have changed by now. Maybe, but it's also quite difficult to measure whether your ads work, Wesley, because there's no. How do you control that experiment, right? It's very hard, because if somebody doesn't buy something, is it because the ad didn't work? Well, if somebody does buy something, is it because the ad worked, or were they gonna buy it anyway, right? Like, you show someone an ad, and then they do something, like, is it because they saw the ad, or were they gonna do it anyway? But you're right, I mean, it must be at least a little bit effective, otherwise, I mean, they're not gonna keep spending money on stuff that doesn't work, presumably. But I feel like targeted ads is like, hi, you are this stereotype. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Buy this thing because you are this stereotype. Wesley says, I've once seen some crazy statistic, not sure how real it is, but if Coca-Cola wouldn't advertise, it would sell almost 60% less even though they are so well known. That's quite possible. That's quite possible. But I don't. Yeah, no, it's quite possible, but at the same time, a person like me is always gonna be. I'm always gonna be skeptical. I mean, first of all, I don't drink Coke. No matter how many ads I see of Coke, I still won't drink it. And maybe because I'm the wrong demographic, or I'm in the wrong place. So I'm an Asian guy, but I live in New Zealand, right? I live in New Zealand, and so when I see ads for Coke, it's always these beautiful, thin, white people hanging out on the beach. And like, I'm not beautiful, I'm thin. I'm not beautiful, I'm not white. I don't like the beach. And so when I see Coca-Cola ads, I'm like, this is not me. If they show like a Chinese dude playing video games in a Coca-Cola ad, maybe I'll buy it. I'm not sure if I will. So maybe I'm just, you know, because I'm not the majority demographic. I'm like, what on earth is this? What is the appeal? But then, I mean, I suppose if I go to China and see Coca-Cola ads in China, it'll be like beautiful Chinese people doing happy things and drinking Coke. And maybe that'll work on me, I don't know. But yeah, so I mean, the Coke ads that I see just don't work on me. I just don't really care. What happens here? We go up a little bit. And then we go down again. Okay, let's come to... Oh, well, that's gonna be a little bit awkward. But it's kind of mostly on this level. Alright, let's stay on this level. Here. And get rid of that. I mean, maybe targeted ads. If Google somehow knew I'm an Asian person, what if Google knows to show me Coca-Cola ads with happy Chinese people? Wesley says, but you do think there's some truth in it. In what? In targeted advertising? Or like the fact that Coke would sell a lot less if they didn't show ads all the time. It's quite possible. I suspect so. But I also think that ads really work on certain types of people and does not work on other types of people. I think ads just don't work on me. But you know, I can imagine that it works on other people. That the way ads are presented to you matters. Yeah. I suppose. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Cause Wesley says, cause I would see foreign ads, it probably wouldn't work on me either. Well, maybe it's not specifically foreign, but just like whatever they portray in the ad appeals to you personally. Wesley says, not that I feel very affected by ads now. Yeah, no. I mean, neither do I. What is a good ad? What is one that I remember? I remember... It's a while ago now. The ads for Borderlands 2 was pretty awesome, I thought. There was one more recent that I thought was really good. I don't remember what it is. I mean, occasionally I'll see an ad and I'm like, hey, that's a good ad. I respect what's going on in that advertisement. I forgot what the last one was. Let me try and remember. I think it was a video game. Like, you know, like the ad was so good that when I see it, I would just watch the whole thing. Like most ads, I just skip when I can. The ad for the new Need for Speed got me persuaded to get it. No regrets so far, says Wesley. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, there you go. I mean, both of us are saying, well, we don't really get affected by ads, but... You know, sometimes, on rare occasions, we'll see something that appeals to us, right? And then we buy it. And good for them. Good for them for making that ad. Need for Speed. Was it the Heroes of the Storm? I think one of the Heroes of the Storm ads was pretty cool. Back when they ran them. Wesley says, but then again, just browsing stream is technically watching ads. You mean browsing Steam? Cause it's all trying to sell you the game's true. But I guess maybe the differentiation I would make is that when you are seeking them out versus when they're pushing the ad to you, right? I mean, when you're browsing Steam, like you're looking for games to buy, and so you're the one initiating the search. Whereas when an ad gets pushed to you, they're the ones initiating. let's get rid of this tree so I can see what's going on. I guess we're sloping down again. Oh no, we're staying on this level. Wesley says every time you start up Steam you get the news pop up, which is basically... that's true. That's true. But I mean, I'm more okay with that because if you're opening Steam, you're playing games anyway. So Steam is so focused because all it does is games, and so then you're already in a state of mind where you're thinking, oh, I want to play a game right now, and so then they show you, oh, look at these games. In that way, it's targeted right, I think. Like the targeting is done efficiently with Steam. I mean, it's different from a Coca-Cola ad. Because the Coke ads is just, here's some beautiful people drinking Coke on the beach. And you're like, I was not going to the beach. I'm not beautiful. Alright, so I think we step down a little bit from here and then step down a bit more further ahead. So let's come down to this level. Wesley says if you would only get gaming ads in front of videos related to gaming, that would make more sense. Yeah. Or maybe like a... or like gaming... The problem is that if you target too narrowly, you might miss other potential customers. I mean, it's a trade-off between how focused you wanna target the ads. And often they target the demographic instead of targeting the content of the ad. They target demographics, which comes back to the part of advertising that I disagree with, is the demographics based targeting. So they say like, oh, I'm like a 25 to 35 male, therefore he's into 25 to 35 male things. What on earth does that mean? I mean, I don't really think that's true for me. Wesley says mostly it's money, though. What do you mean? Who has the money to buy ads? Alright, we step down from the next one. Wesley says if I pay more for my ad than you, then my ad will pop up more, for example. Yes, that's true. So whoever wants to pay the money will get their ad out more frequently, or more reliably, I guess. I should probably get rid of this tree, because the vines are pretty annoying. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, down to this level and then straight across again. I wonder if ads for video games work. I'm not sure that ads for video games really work. I mean, first of all, if you have money to spend, you should spend it on the game instead of on ads for the game, probably, to make a better game. And I think people just people rely more on word of mouth and reviews to decide what games to buy, as opposed to ads. I mean, even like on Steam, they might show you ads for games, but what are you gonna do? Like, you go to the game page and you look at the reviews, right? I mean, that's what I do. Wesley says, in these days on YouTube, are more than just ads. YouTubers often get sponsored to play a game, try a product, whatever. Yeah, yeah. But that's kind of like an ad in a way. Although maybe like a product endorsement from an internet famous person.